Welcome back to the 13th episode of Learn Portuguese with me. So, we're gonna start the timer and jump straight in. Today I have a special episode. We're gonna do a speedrun, extensive reading speedrun. But before that, let's get a quick summary of this topic of NEM and add this to our negation, not negotiation. This was a mistake in the beginning. But yeah, let's add these because till the last episode, I only knew now as the negation, but in the last episode, we found out that there is more. So hey chat, give me a quick summary of this topic of NEM, because there is also the negation of now. And yeah. Alright. And then we jump straight into our speedrun of today. Now versus NEM. Okay. Alright. Give me a quicker summary of this for one screenshot. And alright. So now is not, NEM is neither, nor, or not even. So not even is like stronger, as wrote up there, adds a stronger or additional negation, okay? Now, compreendo, I don't understand. Nem sempre, not always. Nem eu, me neither. Now, nem, okay? Basic negotiation continues or strengthens this negation. Or negotiate. Negation, yeah, this negation. Like negotiation is something different. But let's get... Oh, is there still this mistake? This error? Nem. Name.
Name.
Nine. Alright. Nine. Yeah, but I think this was a nice summary of this topic. Let's get a screenshot real quick. Yeah. And I feel today is a good day. I feel that today will be a good day. And therefore, a good episode. Alright. So, yeah, we arranged our mind maps in the last episode. Also our language islands. Do I have something else? Yeah. I have still one phrase in my head, but it still takes some time. It is like, is there any other possibility to express this? Like, est-ce qu'il y a autre possible façon pour dire, ou c'è un altro possible modo per dirlo? But we need still some time. We need a little bit to be on this level. But therefore, we are... I think we did this. Yeah. We did this the last episode. So today we are gonna do a speedrun, okay? So we're trying to get 2 chapters to really maximize the input, okay? Because when you reach some levels, or when you reach the next level, you oftentimes need more input or more advanced methods to learn, okay? So yeah, this episode we're gonna try... Ooh, this is a big one. And this is a big one. Okay, so we're gonna try to read through these, and yeah, we see what we get. Maybe this will be full of new grammar. Maybe this will be full of the past tense, and this will be quite hard. But we'll see. So we have 40 minutes left and 20 minutes per story. So let's get that speed run and get massive input now. So pay attention, and we go. Os amigos, the friends are one part one very important part of my life. Again, as we already know. So, no, we already know this, but this means also, as you already know, my best friend, Tiago. As you already know, my best friend, Tiago. No, not the prettiest sentence, but yeah. Somos, we are friends. We already had this. This was... What was... This was... Already? This was... there is, okay. There is... we are friends. There is... no, okay. This is... There is, but it means also like ago or since, I think. It's like Ilia in French. Ilia or just, yeah. We are friends since multiple various years, and we are spending a lot of time together, juntos. We met, but I think we met. But yeah, let's get this for later. Let's check this. I think, or we connected. Well, we know us in the school, or now it's like present. It doesn't mean we met in the school. We meet us, or we see. Yeah, we meet us in the school when. Oh, okay. This is new, and this looks like simple past. Okay, when we were more younger. Okay, so when we were younger, eramos looks like, yeah. In Italian, you have ero. Era, I think. So it looks like, yeah. Are like ser or estar, so it looks kind of like, not really like estar, but it's one of these forms in the simple past and third person plural. Okay, but let's check this later. So but yeah, this could also, maybe this is past. We met in the school when we were younger. No inicio. Inicio is like initial. And this means like inicial, so in the beginning. Falamos. In the beginning, falamos. So I think this text is full of the past tense. We spoke. Poco. Okay, poco, but rapidly. In comum, in common, that we have. It's like, but rapidly we realize that tinamos we have a lot of interest in common. Discover, I think. We discovered rapidly we discovered, I don't know if it's past or present. We're gonna learn this, the real how to distinguish that we have a lot of interest in common. Ambos gustamos de football. So this is like a little word, I don't know, like, yeah. I think we don't really need it for the sense of the sentence. We like football, music, and go bicycling. It's like, I don't know. It's like a word like therefore or something like this. I don't know. We gotta check later. Alem do Tiago. Alem. I also don't know. Okay. So we are confronted with a lot of new things. Alem do Tiago. also I have other friends in school. During the breaks, we are usually conversating, playing, and plan activities for the weekend. Sometimes we are going to the park, play football, or simply pass. This was Pela is like I think Ella plus something. Or simply pass time Pela Ciudad, like in the city, but I don't really know this word, so we can check later. One time per week I meet with some friends after the classes. We like to be together because we can, podemos, like poder, like podes falar isto devagar. Podemos, third person. These are always like third person. Where is else? Third person. So we. No. Yeah, there's no conchemos. Where's the S? I don't know. We're gonna check later. So we like to be together because we can speak about tudo. I think tudo is a different form of todo of tudo of everything or all. In the school was about everything. The school, our dreams, our new hobbies, arte. Okay, arte. Don't we say always arte a próxima? So, okay, but I don't know for now. My friends help me when I am sad or preoccupied. Or not, well, preoccupied or worried. Worried, I think is better. Or worried. I am also try to help them when I need. I also try to help them to ajuda-los. I don't know what los. I think I help to try them. I help to try them when precisam. When they need de apoio. Okay, I think we already encountered apoio, but for now I don't really know. Acredito is acredito. It looks like a word we could need this. Give me quick this. Was wir uns herleiten könnten. What we could
deduce.
Deduce. I've never seen this word in my life. Deduce. What we could deduce. Okay. So this looks like a word. What we could deduce. Deduce. Creditor. So something that uma amizade e amicia. Amicia is like a friendship. It looks like amigo, amicia. A good friendship is based on vertrauen, trust, confiance, responsibility, and sincerely is ehrlichkeit, so honesty. So I'm sure maybe that, or I think, I will check later, that a good friendship is based on confidence, responsibility, and sincerity. In my or on my birthday, I usually invite my friends for uma pequeña, for a little party. We eat bolo. I don't know, bolo. Ouvimos. Okay, ouvimos is like pretty much listening, I think, listening music from the sense. And pass time or pass hours at laughing and conversating. These are moments, these are our simple moments, but very special for me. As redes, I don't know. So as redes looks a little bit like as veces. So I don't know, a word like sometimes, but a little bit different, but a word of this kind. As redes sociais is like social, so sometimes, so not really sometimes. Social also make a part da video durch day. Okay, das today's day da wieder make a part of the day, of the life. Okay, alright, I don't know. Uso? Okay, uso is like to use, I think. I use these for speaking with friends, and partilhar is like partager, or to share, like partage. What is to share in English? Yeah, share. To share some photos, but I prefer to meet myself with people. Pessoas pessoalmente, so with people personally. Ter is like having is like the simple, is like the infinitive, like it's not like I have good friends, it's like having good friends makes me feeling happy. With them I learn several new things. Divirto-me. So diverto is like divertente, diverto. I think like it makes me, or it's funny for me. It makes me, it's funny for me. Create, and I create memories that this is future, that guardar was not like in Italian guardare, like to see. It's more like guarda is like a guardian. And what is a guardian doing? He's keeping, I don't know. He's keeping safe, he's keeping you protected. So that keep during several years. All right. So let's get these really quick. Okay. And I think we are good in the time. We still have 5 minutes left for these. Actually, if we would like to get 2 stories done. But yeah. So for this, again, again. Don't look at these. I'll look at the translation, but not at the complete thing. Okay, so amigos was like friends. Amizade is like friendship. Interesse de em comum is like, so, and also for the pronunciation, for now it's not really important. We just want to get the input. Pronunciation is another topic. We get this for now. For the people who maybe haven't watched the whole series from episode 1 to now, this is my method. The pronunciation is second part. It's really important, but not for now. Common interests. Activitas are like activities. Encontrarse is like meeting itself, to meet with other, or it's like reflexive. Sonos are the dreams. Hobbies are hobbies. Problemas, problems. Triste, not tired, is like sad. Preocupado is worried. Apoio, I don't know. Support. Apoio. Okay. I think we encountered this already, and I said like, oh, maybe the P looks like the P, and so you can remember. But this was very bad. It looks like pollo. Pollo, I think pollo is in Spanish like pollo, but it's pollo, and then you say like yot, and it's like chicken. So the chicken needs support because they are eaten too much. Okay? We see this, and if the next time we're gonna get this. Apoyo. Confiance. Confiance is like trust. Respeto is like respect. Sincerely is like honestly. Oh, honesty. Anniversary is like the birthday. Festa is like party. Bolo is like barbecue. Cake. Bolo is like cake. Redes sociais. It's okay. So this was not like really as redes. Okay. It was not like in something like as vezes. Okay. Also, this us is not like this us, okay? So this us, I think, is the definite article, feminine plural, and this has like this little, so this is like one word, but it's like redes sociais, and this is like the definite article for this, because this is plural and this is also plural, but I still don't know really the translation for this. Maybe the social media. Okay, sick. So social media also makes a part of my life. Okay, so gets a little bit more obviously. Partilhar is like to share, and memorias are the memories. Okay, we're gonna get these later because then we have all the context of this. So we're gonna check if we get with one. Conocemos nos. Wir haben uns kennengelernt. Okay, so give me this table with all the translation, but the words in English. Yeah. Otherwise you would learn a little bit German. Die deutsche Sprache ist eine sehr schöne Sprache. Conocemos nos. We met. Okay? It's past. Conocer. Get to meet each other. We met. Okay? Éramos. We were. Okay, yeah. Imperfect. So we're gonna look at the imperfect. Falamos. We talked also. Imperfect. Falamos. Falavamos. Not falamos. It's falavamos. Descobrimos. Don't mind. We discovered, found out. Ambos. Both, okay. Allem do. Besides, in addition to. Okay, allem, like additionally to. Passeamos pela. We walked through. Like pela is like por. Okay, por with a. Pela. To do with everything, yeah, like todo. Art is even, okay. Ayúdalos, to help them. Los is like them. Apoio is like support. Accredito. Yeah, like credere. Credere is in Italiano to believe. Credere. Credo in questa facile. Apoio and convidar. Convidar is like to invite. Bolo cake, as redes sociais. It's like social networks, not really social media, because I think in French is a word like réseau, like also network. Oh no, it's more like connection. I don't know. Jóvenes, like the young people, okay, like jeune, like, okay. Guardar, to keep. All right. So we're gonna check if we get everything with us in a speed run. My friends are a big part, a very important part of my life. As you already know, my best friend Thiago. We are friends since multiple years and pass a lot of time together. We met in school when we were more young or younger. In the beginning, we spoke a lot. We spoke a little bit, but now or rapidly we discovered that we have a lot of common interests. We both, Amboss is like both. Amboss. Like an Amboss is in Germany something like this, out of steel, and there you make your sword or your metal onto it, like Amboss. Okay, so this is maybe an Amboss has usually two sides. This side, which looks a little bit more like this, and this side, which looks a little bit more this. So maybe both sides. So we both like to play football, music. We both like not to play. We both like football, music, and go bicycling. Alem. What was Alem? Alem was additionally. Was Alem additionally? Additionally, forget this. Alem do I don't know. Besides, in addition to, okay, that was it. Additionally, Thiago also. Additionally to Thiago, I also have other, or besides. It's more like besides of Thiago, I also have other friends in the school. During the breaks, I usually conversate, like talk and play and plan activities for the weekend. Sometimes we go to a park, play football, and simply pass time. Pella is like 4A, or simply pass time. Por cidade, for a city. I don't know. Pella was like, what is Pella 4A? We stroll through D. Okay, it's more like through D. Por. Okay, it's not for. For would be more like para. But this is through D. Okay, por. Yeah, okay. This makes sense. Through the city. One time per week I meet with some friends after the classes. We like to be together because we can talk about everything in school, os nossos, our dreams and our hobbies. And even, okay, and even about, we like to talk about our school, our dreams, our hobbies, and even our problems. Okay, my friends help me when I am sad or worried. I also have I also try to help them when they need the support. I believe that a good friendship is based on trust, respect, and honesty. On my birthday, I usually invite my friends for a little party. We eat together cake, listen to music, and pass time or pass hours laughing and conversating. Also infinitive, okay? With the A. A. So, momentos these are simple moments, but very special for me. The social media is also a big part of my life. A big part of the life of young people. HMD is like, I think HMD is like nowadays. La società di oggi. I use this to speak with friends and share some photos, but I prefer meeting them as in person personally. So in person, a good friendship makes or having good friends makes me feel happy. With them, I learn new things. It makes fun and it creates memories that I am going to keep for many years. All right. So, I think this was pretty fast, but also took a lot of concentration. So, onde concheu João da João okay, I think this is a mistake. João o João e o Tiago. Now let's just copy this. We met, they met, and they met. Conhequeixamos. I don't know. So, it's like se na escola. So, yeah, we're doing this just pretty quick, pretty fast, that we can start with the second story. So, que valores? Valores is like, valores are important in a friendship. Which values are important in a friendship? Numa bom amizade é muito importante having confiança, respeito e apoio. Alright. Third question. ¿Por qué prefiere Joao encontrar as personas personalmente? Porque hoy en día, I think was the sentence, because nowadays pessoas pessoas how to say pessoas, passamam, muito tempo em as como on dit, redes sociais. Okay, this was pretty quick, but yeah, producing sentences under pressure is, yeah, I think is quite useful. So yeah, and as we usually do, we do everything, learning from this point, learning with this method, and yeah, let's check what we get out of this. And then we try to jump straight into. So we get 20 minutes left. So usually the episodes are between 45 minutes and 55 or almost an hour. João. No, this was not right. This was actually right. The first sentence. Also this conjugation with conhecerám se na escola. Na escola, okay? Slightly more complete. O João conheceu. Okay. O João e o Tiago conhecerão-se na escola. I think this is what I read. O João e o Tiago conheceram. Okay, my pronunciation. I don't know. If you are Portuguese and I am saying to a word like this, conhecerão, I think you are shaking your head. But I hope it's. I hope that you
conhecerão-se.
I hope you can endure this. I hope you can bear with this for now. Okay. Yeah, second, numa boa amizade é muito importante ter confiança, respeito e apoio. This is almost correct, but the text says, since, yeah, okay, not apoio, yeah. A better answer is, numa amizade importante a confiança, respeito e sinceridade, okay? Okay, not that bad. Your answer, porque hoje dia passamos muito tempo às redes sociais. There are several mistakes. Passaram, okay? As pessoas, need the articles, okay? Yeah, makes sense. Muito tempo nas redes sociais. Ou passar, porque preferir encontrar-se com as pessoas. Okay, yeah, for sure. This answer was not that good, but yeah. Porque hoje dia as pessoas passam muito tempo nas redes. Okay, so my sentence idea was good, but several grammar mistakes. 10 out of 10. This is crazy. Okay, we're gonna jump straight into the second episode. No, not in the second episode, in the second text. Oh, right. Chapter 7. So let's start straight with today's episode. No. After the school, depois da escola e dos trabalhos de casa. After the school, after that, it's not after. After da escola e dos trabalhos de casa. But why? This, I don't see the sense in this and this. I like to aproveitar free time, but yeah, it starts pretty hard. So really, the stories and the chapters are getting harder and harder. O meu tempo livre. Gosto de aproveitar. Approve. I like to approve. I like to, I don't know. My hobbies help me relax and learn new things, and it makes fun. It makes me fun. So, maybe not the best translation, it makes me fun. So, it's fun. I think the better translation is fun, because sometimes in languages you can't really translate it word by word. So in German you could say this, because in English you can't say it makes me fun, I think. In German you say es macht mir Spaß. And this means like it makes me fun. But in English I think you just say it's fun. My favorite hobby is football. Desde. I don't know, never seen this word. Desde pequeño. Let me adjust this for now. Desde pequeño gosto de jogar com os meus amigos. After, pequeño is like small. I don't know. Small. I like to play with my friends. Oftentimes I meet with Tiago in the park and we're playing during 4 hours. Okay, Nem, we learned. Not always we are winning, but it's important. It is important that it makes us fun, so it's fun for us. I also really like music. I have a guitar in my room and practice sometimes, a few times per week. Ainda, I think we met in one of the first episodes. I think it's still not. I am still not a big musician, but I am progressing little by little, step by step, peu à peu, when I learn a new music. So when you learn a new song, it makes sinto-me muito orgulhoso. It's like let me feel pretty good. Other hobbies than that, I like. Okay, but let me get this. I think this is pretty clear from the sense, but I just want to study this. Go bicycling when I have. Quando o tempo está bom, when the time is good. I and my friends, when the weather, tempo is like also for weather, when the weather is good, me and my friends make small walks through the city, we learned, okay, pela, or close to the river, Rio, first chapter, Rio de Janeiro. É uma boa forma, it's a good form of making exercise or making sport and pass time together. I also like reading. Normally, I read aventuras. It's like stories. Not like education books. It's more like stories, I think. History about Viagens. It looks like old people. Or or books about interesting people. Literature, the literature, so the books actually. The books help me to imagine new places and learn new vocabulary. At the weekend, sometimes praia is, I think, like playa or spinhaja, like vamos a la playa. Praia is like the beach. but we can make it like this as a new word. With my family, we like the caminar. Camminare is like from Italian, like to walk. We like to walk together to the sea, and we like together walk to the sea, observe as ondas, maybe the birds. No, onda. No, observe the waves, and aproveitar for another time. I don't know. Maybe enjoy, genießen in German. The sun. These are okay. Let me check this for later, because this usually is like these moments are, but it's just written like são momentos, like our moments. And we're gonna check if in Portuguese you don't have to say these are moments, like estes são momentos tranquilos that me make happy. Not always, not everything are tempo. My free time are not everything, not all of my free time are very active. Sometimes I like simply being at home or being located. It's not being, like being would be ser or estar. Ser or estar, but this is ficar, it's like being located. Casa, listening to music and play with Max or conversate with my family. My hobbies are important because turn. This looks like tornare is like to turn. Because, or this may, because, porque tornam a mia, because it, yeah, like turn, it makes my life a little more interesting. It helps me crescere, is like, it's like growth. Crescere di personalità. Crescere and learn and create good memories. All right. Let me check this. Okay, we have 8 minutes left. Sick. But I think there was really some past. I think this is very important for the next episodes to really get into the past. Get some good all right, hobby, pretty easy. Hobby, tempo libre, free time. Aproveitar is to enjoy. Okay, aproveitar. Relax. Relaxar is relax. It's fun. To have fun, okay, yeah. Melhorar is to improve. Orgulhoso is something like beautiful. Proud. Okay. Passeio. Walk. Right. Outing. Exercise. Literature. Read. Oh, okay. It's not literature. 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 Aventures like like adventures. Viagens. I don't know. Travels. Viajar. Yeah, for sure. In Italian is like viaggiare. Viaggio. Una viaggio. Voglio fare un viaggio. Vocabulario. Praia is like beach. Ondas are the waves. Sol is like the sun. Attivo is active. Ovria is music, to listen music. Crescere is to grow. Memorias are the memories. Alright. Then we get in a minute to these questions, but so da is like okay from the Aproveitar is enjoy, yeah. Desde is since, okay. Desde. I wanna check these. Desde. Desde.
Desde.
Desde. Okay, not that bad. I think I need to adjust the ending. Desde. Desde. Okay. Orgulhoso, proud. Outro hobby que gusto, another hobby that I like. Viagens, as trips, travel. A praia, to the beach. Aproveitar is enjoy. Tornam, make, become. Okay, yeah. Tornar, yeah, to make, become. Desde pequeño, since I was little, okay. Aproveitar o tempo, to make good use of your time, okay. To enjoy, this was like to enjoy, okay, or good, to make good use. Aproveitar o soleil, enjoy the sun. Tornar mais, to make more. As hobbies, make life. Alright. We can check. We have some minutes left. Alright. After the school, after being from the school, und das after the school and the homework, trabajo is like homework. I like to enjoy my free time. Yeah, okay, now it makes sense. You can enjoy the free time after these things. My hobbies help me relax and learn new things that are fun. My favorite hobby is football. Not after. Since I'm little, desde pequeno. Since I'm little, I like to play with my friends. Oftentimes, I meet with Thiago in the park and played for hours. Not always we are winning, but it's important that it makes fun. I also I also really like music. I have a guitar in my room and practice sometimes per week. Still, I'm not still a good musician, but this improves little by little. When I learn new music or new song, it makes me feel proud. Other hobbies that I like is go bicycling. When when the weather is good, me and my friends make a little ride. This was not like a walk, a little ride through the city or close to the river. It's a good form of making exercise and passing time together. I also like to read. Normally, I read adventures, histories about Viajon was trips or travels, and or books about interesting people. Reading helps me imagine new places and I learn and learning, not I learn, it's like the infinitive with A, and learn new vocabulary. At the weekend, sometimes I go to the beach. Sometimes I go to the beach with my family. We like to walk together to the sea, observe the waves and enjoy the sun. These are memories tranquilos that makes feeling good. In Nem todos, not always are my free time very active. Sometimes I just like to being at home, listening to music and playing with Max or conversate with my family. My hobbies or the hobbies are important because they make our life more interesting. It helps me grow and learn and create good memories. Okay, let's get this real quick done. So I have a theory. I saw a sentence also in the text. It's like "são memorias," and this means like these are memories, but there is no this or these. do you say in Portuguese just são memórias, and this literally means these are memories, or do you just say our memories, but our memories are not making that much sense? Okay, we're gonna check if he's checking what I'm checking. Good observation. You notice something the Portuguese does differently from English. The sentence in the text são momentos tranquilos are peaceful moments. These are peaceful moments, or they are peaceful moments. Portuguese often omits the demonstrative when it's obvious from the context. Similarly. Alright. So your theory is all Portuguese doesn't insert a word meaning like this or that. The verb são plus the context usually enough. English usually requires often leaves that subject. This is a very common thing you keep saying. Alright. Nice. So always check your theories, or in the first place, make theories. Alright. Qual é o hobby favorito de João? My brain is already exhausted, but let me get this. O hobby favorito do João é passa tempo com seus amigos e brincar com eles. Okay, eles. So the favorite hobby of João is pass time with his friends and play with them. Why does João likes to read? João gosta de ler porque ele aprenda nova is usually behind, coisas novas e imagina lugar nova. Third sentence is like, o que faz João na praia com a família? Na praia, João e sua família. What was the word? Aproveitar? At the beach, João and his family are they aproveitam seu tempo livre e o sol. Okay. Oops. What is happening? All right. And I think we're gonna check this in next episode, because this episode should not get longer than 1 hour. So we're gonna see us in the next episode. And obrigado, até a próxima.